What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video I'm reacting to is of a woman that took the whole house. No, literally, she packed up the whole house. So if you would like to watch, stay tuned. Greetings, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kay and Kim, and this is Kay and Kim TV, where we do the shenanigans. Of course, like we're reacting to a woman that takes the whole house. Yeah, that's what we do in a day. So like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share, because we're growing on this channel and you guys are making that happen. What's up, you guys? So I saw this video. I saw a bunch of videos about this one video. So I went to TikTok and I had to find the original video of this woman not only taking her and her kids and packing up, but the whole house. The whole house. So I'm going to play the video and I'm going to chop it up a little bit because she has multiple videos about this and I don't want to do overall. I just want to stay focused on the main part of this video. So yes, so I'm going to chop it up. So let's get into the video.
Chief for 23 years before getting caught. I didn't know that a husband, his family, and homeboys could hide 2 babies and a mistress from me for 23 years. I didn't know that a man would be willing to fumble a woman who had not been touched by another man since he had her. I didn't know that people would be so willing to help a man cheat, could play in my face with him, none of them have feelings, keep his life a secret, and the woman he was with could know he was married with kids and be okay with being the side subbing herself in when he made time. I didn't know. I didn't know that a man could cheat while still making babies with you, going on family trips, telling you that he didn't have money to help you while paying all of her bills, living in the house with you and your kids. I didn't know a man could be planning a whole life with someone else, be with another woman in public and people see them, but would never tell you, was giving you peace by you not knowing everything, and could numb you so you would never be emotional again. I didn't know that I could sell the house and have it moved while he was at work, so when he came home there was nothing there but land. Change my phone number while the house was being moved. Go no contact for over 3 years after filing for divorce. Him being served, not showing up for court, thinking he could stop it from happening. And the judge granted me with everything I asked for, which was the little he had left after I stayed, moving his money for over a year after finding out he had 2 babies, the 23-year mistress, and several side chicks, while I was secretly planning my move and building a new house in a new state. I didn't know.
Okay, you guys, so this video was like all over the place. I did not realize that you can pack up somebody's house, the whole house, if you're married, and just sell it. No, it's a trailer, but still, I don't know if you heard that part, but she said she had listed the house for a year because she had found out that her husband of 23 years, yes, her husband of 23 years was messing around with the mistress the whole 20-something years of their relationship. Because you later found out that they were married and they had gotten their marriage license, but they had never turned it in. So they were still considered common law marriage because they did formally say they wanted to get married.
My husband had a sneaky link while we were engaged, which is what she loves to call herself, who had gotten pregnant. She tried to make me pay child support for the child they made on me. When her attorney went digging, the attorney said, "Your baby's father is not married, ma'am. No. 2 steps ahead of you, sis. It's a Uno reverse." I never brought the marriage certificate to the clerk of courts. I didn't turn it in because as good as he was to me, something just didn't feel right. You had an option.
But my part is, when I watched this video, I read some of the comments, because you know I be in the comments, and some of you ladies were like, it says, how can I do this, or how can I be of this caliber, or what, and she said that you do it in silence, you plan in silence. So a lot of you women think, and I'm just gonna say it because this is why I wanted to address this overall video, what she did, a lot of you women think that you can do. You think you have the tenacity, the strength, you think you have the moral conduct, you think you have the right of way, you think you have the go and just win type of mentality. And that is fine. Don't get me wrong, that is definitely fine. But some of you guys need to look at your state and local law before you try this. Yes, I'm going to be honest with you. It's in theory, it's all good. It's all good in theory, but this is not going to work for some of you. And I'm just going to say that off the back before I entertain anything else in this video, because I want you guys to understand, in her state, she never turned in the marriage license. So in her state, they were common law married. And if they were common law married, she can still sue as if she's a wife, but your property is still your property. So if she's the breadwinner, if she's the one that the property is named under, then yes, it's still legally hers. So I want some of you guys to understand that. Don't go pushing the boundaries and think you're going to get away with it. Because it's real. I know this man was pissed. I know this man was upset. I know this man wanted to pew her. But what she did was take action. Am I mad at her? Again, I enjoyed the video because it's entertaining. I understand that she had to separate from this guy, and she had been separated from him for 3 years because she's been building her own house and her own life with the new person. Will it happen again? Nobody knows. So some of you need to stop wishing bad upon somebody just because the first relationship didn't go right. I'm going to be honest. But the rest of you guys, I was in the comments, and I love the encouragement. I love the women empowerment. But let's be realistic here. Let's do. Because I'm concerned about the children, and I'm concerned about what he may do if he, you can't mental health is such a game changer when it comes to relationships. I'm being real with you guys. Mental health is such a game changer when it comes to relationship. And the reason why that is because you can get hurt in a relationship. You can get damaged in a relationship. You can get thrown in a relationship. You can get, pow in a relationship. You can be unalive in a relationship. For a woman, you have to, that's why when you hear her say she moved so far away from this guy, because she even knew the risk that she was taking with her and her children's life. So I want you guys to understand that when it comes to situations like this, if you want this much revenge, you better have a backup plan for the backup plan for the backup plan for the backup plan for the backup plan, and then 10 more backup plans in this case. Because this guy could have gone crazy. That's why I always have to pay attention of who I am around. Because stuff like this, hey, I know somebody serving life right now for something. Not quite like this, but something that a girl did to him. So yeah, it's not even funny. So I want my young ladies specifically, and my older women, because she was in her, she had her first baby by 15 or 16, and then she had 3 more kids after that. I want you guys to understand that the mistakes you make might not be as serious, but might lead to a serious situation. I laughed. I thought this was entertaining. I enjoyed the way she did it. Even revenge is something that I'm looking at like, hey, cold, frozen, way below minus 100. But I also realized that if you don't know the person that well, you better be careful, because this dude could have did almost anything to. I've seen dudes trigger for less, and I'm just being honest with you. So when I saw this video, I was like, because I didn't think she had kids, but when I saw that she had 4, I was like, ooh. And then I heard that she had moved further, like far away from this guy. I was like, okay, yeah, bet. And then the fact that she bought a house. And one thing about property, I'm going to be real with you guys. If you give me a name and a county, I can find your property in a couple of seconds. And that's just me being real with you guys. That is public domain, public information. All you need is a name and a county. I promise you. So it's things that you can do that you didn't even know you had access to, because tax, property tax, especially if the property is in her name, you can easily find where she's located, where her property is. All you need is a name and a county. So if you guys didn't know that, now you know. I'm just being real with you. It's stuff like that. Even for a marriage license, you can go look up her marriage license. All you need is a name and a county. And there's so many people on social media that's nosy. How do you think they're able to locate people on their social media? That's one of the reasons why I never listed my P.O. box. I never listed it. Because I'm afraid somebody might find me. Especially when they know where my P.O. box is located. They can just go drive to the address, because all they have to do is put in the P.O. box and the location. Do you not know Google? The society that we live in is so easy to locate a social media account, a person property, a person address, a person whether they're married or not. It's so easy to locate all of that. It is. So that's one of the reasons why my husband has never come on my channel. Because he really see that social media is crazy. Is y'all are weird. Y'all are friggin' weird. But I like this video. I like that she took this revenge. I like the outcome of her finding somebody that's going to make her happy, and finding somebody that she can be in love with again and marry and actually commit to, that is better than him. Because this guy was in a 20-something year relationship with another person. And if I'm not mistaken, I even have a clip of the other woman. And then he had babies outside of the relationship. Even though she was nice to the baby mama and doing for the baby mama. And I mean, like, really? You such a... That's so sweet. I don't think I would have did all that. I am not even lying. My husband cheating on me is over. I'm just going to pick up and walk out. I'm not even going to give him time for explanation, because if I have that much evidence, it's time to go home. It's time to go back where I came from. It's time to just move on forward. And I'm not being mean. I know a lot of people see me do these couple reaction and videos, and they ask me, and I never reply, but I'm going to reply today. Do I believe in divorce? And yes, as a divorcee and a Christian, I believe in divorce. And it's not that God made me believe in divorce. You have to take accountability for your own actions. If I be with somebody and they are not committed to God, and they are not committed to this relationship, then divorce is inevitable. I'm just going to be real with you. So if I want to work it out, I will work it out, because divorce is something that I do take seriously. I try my best, and I constantly say, okay, I need to do this. I need to change this. I have these long conversations with my husband, and we do try to figure it out. We go through counseling. We try to do spirituality. So in our relationship, we try to have a solid foundation of the things that we really want to do. So this right here would just tee me off. My husband being with me for that long and being with somebody else, I think she did the right thing. She planned in silence. She stayed there until she can get everything she can, and then she left. And I would have basically did the same thing. Only thing, I wouldn't have been as harsh as her. There's no need to take the house. Keep the house. Put it in his name and call it a day. But I did like that was the bitter end, because cheaters are going to be cheaters regardless if they have somebody to cheat or not. And I mean that to the fullest, because he didn't even marry the mistress. He ended up not even being with her. And the whole 20 something years, he's been using his wife as a shield not to be with her. And guess what? Guess what, people? Once the wife was gone, he left her. So I hope you guys realize that not everybody's life is going to be and work out the way that this person's life has worked out. Although I wish her the best, I do know what she did was very dangerous for her and her children. I know that. So it's fun to look on the other side of the internet and see stuff like this, but you have to realize that in real life, it'd be some serious stuff. It'd be really serious. And as a woman, you have to make sure you take all the precaution, every last one of them, before you make a decision. Especially the ones saying, how can I do this? How can I be like this? You might want to consider that, because her husband seemed like he might have been the type to do this, but I think by her distancing herself in such a grand distance, she went no contact with him for that long, and the kids couldn't even contact him. I think this is why she did that, because she knew she could have been in danger. We could have been seeing this from the whole point of view of Fox 4, from the whole point of view of CNN. So just realize that some of these women that is hoping for something like this, know that you might not want to do that. You might want to just simmer down. Simmer down. Okay, you guys, so that's the end. That's what I thought. Tell me if your opinion is the same opinion as mine. I would like to know. Just leave it down below in the comments. We could discuss it in the comments. So right now, you guys know we're having a giveaway. It's in the description box down below. Please follow the rules. And thank you for coming to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share, because this is how we're growing and we appreciate it.